Kat interviewing Methodemic for Midlands Live. So, Paul.
Hello.
Hi.
Hola. Hello. Good friend of Hagrid.
Not a good friend of mine.
So, what sort of stuff have you been getting up to recently? Any new materials on the way?
Well,
There's quite a lot of new material, isn't there? Like, we had a practice yesterday, and we worked on all of our new stuff, which we haven't played yet, and we did a brand new one on the spot, which was kind of very spontaneous.
Very spontaneous.
The genius that is Declan Moore just started playing something, and then
very Cohen and Camera inspired.
yeah, and then I kind of jumped on it and was like, "Oh my god, keep playing!" And then a song happened, and then we
Pretty
just
much how every song
we
gets
passed
done, yeah.
we passed around like a lyric book, and was just like, right, you write a line, you write a line, you write a line, you write a line, let's do it. And we're just so happy with it. We're not going to be unveiling it today, very sadly, because it was only written yesterday.
Got a few that are unveiling tonight.
But we've got a few that we're unveiling tonight that haven't been played yet before, so be prepared.
So, can we expect some new EPs on the way?
That's what we're working on now, yes, most definitely.
Next month, hopefully, we should be doing one.
Yeah,
We've got about 7 or 8 songs that
need to be.
are just going to be fantastic and it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be very good.
We've got some developments going on. So
We have
Yes,
new singer.
lovely new singer,
This.
Emily.
We've gained a new singer, so we're changing styles a little bit.
Yes.
Or-
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
We've definitely upgraded from our old style. It
Most-
was very
Generic and boring.
It was very one way.
Classic. Well, see, I don't like to be a bit of a, I'm not going to swear, but a bit of a poop. Don't like to be a bit of a poop, but I found it very generic and boring. Whereas when Emily joined, something just clicked, and we were able to explore a lot more avenues.
We wasn't following one direction anymore. We weren't following the same path that we stood on. It was just, that's it. We just started branching off into new ideas,
Yeah.
and bringing everything we could into the collective music is what we write now.
Is how new having female vocals as well, it adds different dimensions to the band. and
Most
stuff.
definitely. I mean, me and her do a lot of dual vocals now. Like I've taken a
Gave them a microphone.
yeah, I've been given a microphone, which might not be a good choice.
Definitely not live.
No, not live, because I will tend to wobble and shout things. But on the singing aspect, it allows us to complement each other, and then let Emily strut off and do her stuff while I compliment her in the background. And it's very, very good.
It opens up a lot of different.
Yeah.
as well.
Whereas we couldn't do that with our old member, because he was very like,
Yeah.
I'm the singer, I don't want anyone else to sing, blah blah blah. So we'll leave him to that. If that's what he wants in his band, then all the luck to him in the future.
Plus, it's gaining a new member who is a lot like the rest of us. We're all open to ideas, whereas before it was ideas would be suggested and it'd be shut down before it was even off the ground.
Yeah.
I suppose that's an important thing as well, that it works better as a band now then.
If it's a band decision, then it's always going to be good for the band, but if it's one person's decision trying to overrule the rest of the band, then it's going to cause a lot of tension, which it did.
Which it did. Yeah. Especially with me.
Yeah.
Because they categorise me as the hitter of the band, because I crack the whip a bit when it comes to writing.
That's the other hard work.
Yeah, I'm like, do this, play this, do this, now!
That gives a kick up the backside.
Yeah.
We're not scared of the whip anymore.
No, they're not scared of the whip
embrace the
anymore.
whip now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're...
We're not diving into that anymore though.
We won't explore that anymore. But that's kind of how it goes. One of these guys will come up with something amazing, and then I'll snap and I'll go, right, where do you want to go with this? What are you doing? What are you playing? What are the notes? Show it to Dec or show it to Butter. Emily, what inspirations have you got? What lyrics can you put to this? And she'll just be like, right, 2 minutes. And she'll come on, and a lot of the times we'll start playing, and then all of a sudden we'll just hear his voice come over the top, and we're like, yes! Oh my god! Where did this come from? And it's really good, and I think that is the best way we write. That is how we come up with the best stuff, because if we think too much about it, not a lot happens, because we're so transfixed on trying to get something done that we end up messing about.
I suppose when it comes more naturally though.
That's it. That's exactly it.
The music is natural, you can't force it.
Yeah.
So.
When you start forcing music, that's when you start sounding like bands that you're inspired by a bit too much.
And then you're not original.
Yeah, because
you're too much influenced by what's.
Because everyone's trying to pave the way, and you've got to be different in today's music world to even get anywhere. But you've still got to have similarities to bands that people enjoy.
Yeah, so that you can have people connect with it a lot more.
So if someone really liked Black Sabbath, and we had a sound that was not like them, but was
similar.
Just enough,
Yeah.
people would be like, oh well.
They're a bit like Black Sabbath. I'll give them a check out.
But still be your own, so you're not.
Exactly.
You're not
a
oh
tribute
yeah,
band.
they're too much of Black Sabbath. They're pretty much like that. Not that sort of one, but they're like that, but with a twist, with their own sort of style.
Flair to things. Yeah. So I like to say flair. A bit of flair.
So you find it very different, like changing up styles, or.
I think it's good because it's like we're not we're not stuck to like one genre like metal. It's like we just explore everything that's happening and do different stuff.
Were you in a band previously before they?
I've been in a few, and it reaches the point where you either become practically a tribute band or it just gets a bit boring.
You go in the direction you want it. Is it more like compared to what sort of style was it beforehand?
I've been in a few before. It was like grunge type stuff, and then punk, and then there was like just.
So you got a good range, though. I suppose that, like I said, allows different elements to be brought in, which is good.
But that's kind of what she's brought to us. Like that, her style of vocals is very, very unique, and like we'd never heard anything like it before. Because we originally were like, right, we'll audition 4 or 5 people and we'll pick from the best. We had one vocal audition, and that was Emily, and we were like, nah, that's it. We don't need no one else.
Because when it fits, it fits.
Yeah.
You can't.
There's no point bringing in a load of other people to be like, oh, they weren't as good as this person, or they weren't as good as this person. If something just works from day one.
No,
it's
just
the same as the guitarist situation. We've said before, we'll audition a second guitarist, and then it's just we write things that
don't require it.
Yeah, and then
either the other person doesn't like to play it, or they physically can't.
Yeah, it's my fault then.
Yeah. Well, that's just it, isn't it? But
there's no point if it works, though.
That's it.
And I suppose as well, the sooner you get members, the sooner you can get, as you've been doing, getting more new stuff on the go. Playing around, experimenting, see what works.
When there's gigs as well, I mean, we've been offered quite a few gigs, which is a nice thing, because beforehand it was we'd have to go and find the gigs, but now it's a lot.
They're coming to us.
Yeah. That's good though.
And it's just nice to be starting to get a bit recognised, and everything, as we say, has picked up since Emily came.
Yeah.
Everything is just literally
no pressure.
Yeah.
Don't you want to perform now?
No, you better do well now.
If they start failing, I think they're going to be blaming you.
Nah, they always blame me.
No, it's always butter. Just butter, look at it.
Yeah, it's just blame the basis.
Yeah, just blame. Well, not so much about it, just butter.
Can't spell base with that.
Just butter in general.
With a name like that, you've got to blame him. Butter.
So yeah, this has been Methodemic at the Roadhouse on Sunday Beast, and we'll see you soon for the next interview.
Au revoir, Susanna. Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.